Hi, I'm Brian Cameron, and this is Sheila Cameron, my wife. And we're going to be talking about the Rose Parade in Pasadena, California.
Well, the Rose Parade was something I'd always wanted to go to. Since I was a little kid, I've watched it on TV. Brian has too, and we never thought we'd ever get there. Then one day we were talking to some friends who actually live in California, and we found out they hadn't been either. So we had talked about maybe we should go someday. And a few days later, our friends got a phone call. We got a phone call from our friends, and they said, well, we heard about this company called Fantasy RV Tours, and they're doing a tour to the Rose Parade. You want to go? Well, I was in there like a dirty shirt. So we hightailed it down to Pasadena, and off we went.
Yeah, and when you think about the Rose Parade, all you think about is watching it on TV on the 1st of January, and there's the parade. And that's all I thought it would involve. And I looked at this and said, wait a minute, this is like 6-7 days. What else is there beside the parade? So, when we got down there, holy cats, what an eye-opener. We went down, let's see, the first thing we did was saw Equestrian Fest, which is a competition with all the horses, and it was amazing to watch. And you know what else I liked other than the whole Equestrian Fest? Probably more so than that was we were in a campground, we got on a bus, we drove there, we got off the bus at the gate, they ushered us through the gate and up to our seats, which were the best seats in the house to watch it. And when we finished, got back on the bus and went home. It was great. No traffic, no crowds. Everything was so organized.
Yeah. And then there was Band Fest, which included all of the bands in the parade. And they did performances, and I was amazed at how these kids, I mean, hundreds of them, college kids.
500 in a band.
Yeah, it was.
If you can imagine that. And they had like 7-8 bands competing. And they were all that size. It was just, the sound was amazing, but just watching them perform was just, I'd never seen anything like that before.
And for me, the best thing was going and actually helping out making the floats and seeing how the floats were actually made. That was a highlight for me.
It was cool. We took the bus again, no traffic, took us right to this huge warehouse. We got off, they divided us up into little groups, and they said, okay, you guys, you're going to go with this person here. And then we went and we actually worked on that float. We were either cutting petals or pasting stuff, but we were actually working on that particular float. And then on the parade, we were sitting like 2 rows up from the curb, and there goes our float. It was our float.
Next year.
Yeah,
Thanks, Fantasy.
we met friends there that we're still friends with now. They're like lifetime friends for us. It's amazing, and it's so organized. I mean, if I would have planned that trip for us on our own,
We wouldn't have seen half the stuff.
I wouldn't have seen anything. And after the first day with all the traffic down there, I probably would have stopped anyhow. No, it was great. We had a great time, and like Sheila said, we're going to go back.